Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, Memutia and Sergilang. Today, I will present my summary and my opinion about a new tax regulation in Indonesia regarding e-commerce. This regulation is stated in the Ministry of Finance Regulation number 37 of 2025 and officially takes effect of July 14, 2025. The government has appointed major online marketplace to collect taxes directly from sellers on their platforms. First, let's look at the appointment of tax collectors. Starting from July 14, 2025, Tokopedia, Shopee, Lazada, and Blibli have been appointed to collect income tax from merchants. This applies not only to companies in Indonesia but also to those abroad as long as they meet certain requirements, such as using an escrow account. Second, who are the merchants subject to taxation? Domestic merchants are defined as individuals or entities using Indonesian bank account, IP addresses, or phone numbers. They must provide the taxpayer identification number or national identification number. If merchants earn less than 500 million rupiah annually, they can submit a declaration letter so the tax is not deducted. But if their turnover is above for 500 million, the tax will be applied starting the next month. The next slide, let's talk about the tax rate and mechanism. The tax rate is 0.5% of gross turnover, excluding VAT and luxury tax. The collected tax can be counted as part of the final income tax. If the tax is overpaid, merchants can request a refund. If it is underpaid, they must pay the difference through their periodic tax return or SPT. And the last criteria is not all transactions are taxed. Exceptions are given to merchants with turnover below 500 million. Merchants with an exception certificate, shipping service partners, sales of phone credit or starter packs, and sales of gold, jewelry, and gemstones by producer or traders. Transactions involving land or building transfers are also excluded. And the last slide, in my opinion, this has both positive impact and challenge. On the positive side, it increases tax compliance and ensures that the process is more transparent because the platform collects the tax directly. It is also fair since only merchants with turnover above 500 million rupiah are affected. So small sellers as MSME are not burdened. On the other hand, challenges include the extra 0.5% tax for businesses that are still growing and the technical confusing the merchants may face when preparing report and or paying additional tax if there are shortfall. The new vocabulary that I get is 1. Tax collectors. Tax collectors is parties appointed to collect tax from taxpayer and then remit them to the government. 2. online merchants. Online merchant is individuals or business entities that sells goods or service through e-commerce platforms or online marketplace. 3. Abroad. Abroad is e-commerce providers operating outside of Indonesia. 3. Escrow account. Escrow account is a special escrow account used to temporarily hold transactions found between buyers and sellers until both party obligation. So that's all from me. Thank you for your attention, Ma'am Mutia and Sir Gilang. Sorry for my mistake. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.